to this section of Crafty Creations, and this is my Uncle Casey, who is my mom's brother-in-law, also my mama's sister's brother, husband. And we're going to be doing a sunset at the beach. So, he's a better artist than me, and so he's going to say what to draw, and I'll draw it after him. Like, not on the same sheet, we tore a page in half. You gotta put something to press on, crayons to use, and what you'll need is paper, crayons, your imagination, and a beach to look out to.
And a beach. So Riley said I'm better than her. I'm only better than her because I'm older. Because when she's my age, she'll be better than all of us, right? So a sunset. What colors do you think of when you think of a sunset?
Cotton candy colors.
Oh, I think of oranges and some pinks, right? That's what I think
Kind of like
of.
sherbet.
Like orange sherbet. So we're gonna go with the orange sherbet. So I grabbed some crayons. So if you want to do orange, you want to go from darker to lighter as you shade. And then of course we're doing a sun, so we gotta have yellow. This is all the yellow I could find in your art box, so we need to buy you a new yellow crayon. All right. So the first thing you do when
this is the family art box, not just me. I do not do that to
the family art box. So what you do first is you create a horizon. So you need a nice straight edge to create a horizon in the middle of your paper. So I'm going to use my book, and then I'll let you use the same one, so you don't have to use that big one. And I'm going to make a straight line nice and softly with my pencil, because we don't want that pencil line to show up too thick on our drawing. All right, I have my horizon. Your turn. Oh wait, you need this.
I'll do that. So like right here?
Yep. Nice and light. All right, and then after that, we need a sun. I'm going to use the bottom of my cup, and I'm going to put half of it on top so that I will trace from horizon line around my cup to the other horizon line. So I'm only doing half a circle.
Because whenever you look out, the sun isn't blowing up on the water.
And you can make your sun higher or lower on the horizon, whatever you want. Awesome.
Mine's a little too big.
No, that's perfect. Your just sun is, mine's a later time in the evening than yours is. All right, so now it's time to start drawing. I like to go ahead and do my sun first. So I take a yellow. You want to use this guy? And I just go over my sun, and then I like to do the edges darker, and then I just kind of shade on the inside.
Yeah, I might use that one. That might
Okay,
be a little
this is a good
easier.
shading crayon because it's
Stay.
flat.
Oh, it fell.
All right.
So. I'm not too good at tracing,
That's
really.
perfect. This is just a quick, fast art tutorial.
He's been practicing over and over and over.
Don't give him my secrets.
Too late.
Now we've done our light yellow on our horizon around our sun. Now I'm going to start with the lightest color orange you have.
It looks like it's gonna break.
I know. And then you just kind of shade up a little bit around the sun here. And then after that, you'll grab your next orange that's a little darker than that, and you shade up a little more. And you don't have to be perfect. This is just shading, so you can even use, what's really good to use is the flat side of a crayon. So if you have broken crayons, those are the best. And then your darkest at the top, and you're just gonna shade, shade, shade.
It looks more like a red than orange.
And then if you want to, you can use your finger and try to blend some of the colors together. And I even like to take some of the dark and go around the edge of my sun, because the sun's not just perfectly yellow too, right? It has some shades to it.
The sun is a rainbow.
So now that we have our skies finished, I like to start by doing the reflection of the sun onto the water.
Got some, okay.
Yeah, that was an accident. So I take my yellow crayon, and instead of doing a perfect reflection, I like to do just little marks in the water. Because if you look at the sun when it's on the water,
It looks like it's
a little choppy, right?
it looks like it broke, like it's bended.
Right,
Like sun's up here, sun's like
right. So I make little marks on my water all the way down and let it kind of fade when it gets further down the water. Okay? And the best thing about this kind of art, you can just do what you like, make it your own. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be like anybody else's. So now we're going to start our water, the color of the water. The color of the water, you know, everyone thinks water's blue. Well, sometimes when the sun at the end of the day reflects on the water, it almost kind of makes it look orange like the sun. So we're going to do our water like that. So, and then we'll do some blue over it at the end. So on our sky, we started at the bottom light to dark. On our water, we're going to do the reverse. We're going to start dark on the horizon and go to light as we go down. So I'll take my darkest crayon and I'll just start shading here at the top. And then I'll kind of come in here a little bit where I did my yellow. And I'll just kind of start.
you gotta make sure you can still see your yellow though.
That's right. You don't want to cover over our reflection. And then I go to my next color, orange. And then after that, you take your lightest color shade
Okay.
and
Going
you
over the
finish out your water.
Going over that yellow is try not to break it serious hard.
And then you can try to use your finger and shade it all together some, if it'll do that, to help blend it all at the end.
Mine is just small.
I love it.
Should have added a little more red.
That's all right.
Do I just do the rest like that?
There you go.
Sure, it won't break on me.
Lastly, I take a very light color blue. This is called, well, it's actually periwinkle. And I like to go over my water just a little bit to kind of bring out some blue. Even though periwinkle is kind of a purple color, it'll help make it look like water. And so I go over all of it very lightly.
So sometimes the water does look like it has purple in it. So.
That's right. And then I use that same color, and I like to create me some clouds at the ends, because clouds are my favorite thing to draw anyway. So I just make these little, you know, you don't have to be very dark. You don't have to make like little
Clouds
bubble.
Clouds are like, they're like fluffy little squishies.
Fluffy little squishy. So I just make me a little squishy there, a little fluffy here, just to kind of give us a little more something to look at than just the sky.
And it can be going behind the sun.
That's right. It can go in front of the sun. It can go behind the sun. Whatever you like. Do you like clouds? What's your favorite thing to draw?
I like drawing people.
People? People are a lot harder than clouds, so you're better at people than I am. Alright, one more cloud here at the top.
I like drawing the type of people that my friend Mackenzie showed me how to draw. Hi, Mackenzie.
Alright, shade blue over your water. Just nice and easy, kind of go over it all.
You can barely tell I have my sun reflecting on the water. Here's the finished masterpiece.
Here's our sunsets. I added a few birds on mine, and Riley didn't. And that's the beautiful thing about art. You can do what you want to do and make it your own. That's right. And this was fun to do with you, Riley. And when I look at this picture, I look at how beautiful the sunset is, and I look at the beach that we're surrounded by, and the suns and the clouds, and it makes me think of this verse in Habakkuk chapter 2. Verse 14 says, "For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the water covers the sea."
Just like this water.
Just like this water
It's not
covers the
crayon
sea.
water.
We look forward to the day, and Habakkuk is telling us to look forward to the day that the glory of the Lord will be so clear to us when we are with Jesus. It will be more beautiful than even this beautiful beach we're surrounded by. So we can live looking forward to the day where the glory of the Lord covers the earth like these beautiful waters cover the sea. So I've enjoyed doing artwork with you today. Thanks for asking me to be on your YouTube channel.
We wouldn't even be here at the beach if it wasn't for my rock. Oh, and by the way, today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Rock. We love you. Thanks for watching Life with Ryles. I hope you watch my other episodes. Thank you, Uncle Casey, for joining me.